4,000 hits. He does it in the first inning, and the Yankees come out of the dugout to congratulate him for a great achievement. In Japanese, David, they would say omedeto, which is congratulations.
From what's been known as one of the best pitchers' parks in baseball the last number of years. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller.
But apparently not.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Goes under it, and he makes the catch for out. Chris Miller. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Chris Miller.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
That's hard hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Ramirez. Throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Chris Miller. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Tries to go the other way with a curveball as this is in the air to left field. Miller comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Miller retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Chris Miller. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run.
The season, and none more dramatic than this one right here, right now.
The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And this one is a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 26 for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Kind of a gift in location, and this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track, way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that.
Chris Miller. Now on 3-2, this ball's belted into right center, and they're not going to have a shot at this one. This could be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. That average dip these last 4 or so games. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Miller. Changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
On to first, and there.
Here we go, right now, fellas. Here we go.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Miller will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Catch, and that'll end the inning. What a play by Will Venable to send this game to the 13th.
Talk about full extension. Holy smokes, what a play.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller.
Hitters got to be defensive on 2 and 2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about it.
Chris Miller.
Never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in.
It's out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Miller is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Chris Miller. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Chris Miller will stand in now, and what?
Turn 2 right here.
Here's a line drive, caught coming off the bag. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are...
First ball swinging, Marwin Gonzalez right back through the wickets, and the no-hitter and perfect game are gone.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand in. And he lost him here on 3-2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Polk has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out. His first time. Left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game. Chris Miller. A check of Castro, and now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Chris Miller.
You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
And then where it says Raiders for tickets, 1-800-Raiders.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball. Right center field. Get out of here. It is gone. Blast out.
A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will stand in pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could... Chris Miller. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about Chris Miller. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. Miller has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Hitless in the ball game so far. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. 2 down here in the 9th.
Victorino with a grand slam, and the Red Sox have the lead. 5-2 Boston. Victorino pumping his fist as he rounded first base.
Now here's Moore's pitch.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. And as we close in on first pitch, there you get a look at the starting lineups this afternoon. Here comes a 1-2. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now last 5 ball games. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller will stand in.
Right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mark to begin play. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. Miller is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Well, you know,
runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
well,
Chris Miller. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
just
Chris Miller.
The order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
In there, a base hit.
No runner, cut it.
Another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will bounce up against the ivy now. Around third and being waved on home. And he will pull into second with a double. Chris Miller.
Hey, let's go 2-ball here. Let's go.
Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring.
Third, Euclid tags the runner out. Now a throw to first, a throw back to second. Triple play. It's a triple play. They got a triple play. An amazing triple play.
Outfield shortening up now with a tying run at second. The pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air.
There are few better places in America to spend an afternoon than this place right here. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will stand.
For something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Messer has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
instead he hit it to the big part of the ballpark and close on either one of them.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And, oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll try to salvage something here, but will stand in. An RBI single in his first appearance. Oh, what a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Throw is high, and it's over his head. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken the tie.
To make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Oh, and this goes right past him.
Well, you know, he does catch it. I think he's going to need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now he jams him here as this is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
All right, come on now.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And they're not going to get him at the plate as the second run scores to Chris Miller. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit. Is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Then as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I'm not sure how to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right on a dime.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
He turns on the rubber, the 2-2 home. Swing and a miss, he struck him out. The 2013 Red Sox are the world champions and Boston strong. Bedlam at Fenway Park as the Red Sox clinch the World Series at Fenway for the first time in 95 years. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got to see that one for a few years. What a play by Machado into foul territory, and then with that cannon for an arm.